What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another Paladins video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a number 3 teaser of the new champion coming to the game that so many people still have the idea that it's a skin or that it's somehow the rework of Sky. And let me just tell you this, if Harris is changing the sex of Sky, then yeah, you may be right, but I'm doubting they're going to be doing that. This definitely is a new champion. I may be mistaken. I think his name is actually Koga because there's actually a little subtitle to the picture itself, and we're going to look at that subtitle in just a few seconds. First, we're just going to be taking a look here really quick into the picture, and as you can see, definitely it's the same person we've been seeing in the other pictures. It's the new champion with white hair. It looks like Kakashi from Naruto. Call it whatever you want. We can see that he doesn't have the blades now. It means that the blades are apparently part of a glove. We also know that the 3 blades, and it's 3, and I'm going to explain why. He actually has the blades as his weapon. The reason why is Paladins also changed their picture of the Twitter that is actually scratch with 3 slices or 3 cuts, almost like Wolverine, and there are 3 slices, okay? Just like we saw in the second picture, the second teaser. He has 3 blades on one glove. I believe it's his right glove, but it's only on one apparently. I'm not entirely sure if he has on both. I think it's only on one. They should be careful not to be struck by Marvel, but I'm just joking, okay? But even so, we can take a look in here, and I gotta be honest. All of the people were thinking, hey, this would be cool if, for example, he was actually a waterbender or something like that. Because in the first picture, people saw water just waving around underneath him below the logs. Those are just the waves of the ocean, man. If you take a look into this picture, there's fire all around. It either means 2 things. It either means it's literally fire that he controls, or it's just a fire that it's happening around him. Everything is on flames, and he's been surrounded by these ninjas who apparently are gonna strike him. This only gets me even closer to the data mine video that I did, where I was talking about the ninja event that it's gonna appear. And what I think it is that this ninja event probably is gonna have these ninjas, and we're gonna have to fight them somehow. I'm not entirely sure if you're gonna use the new champion. Not entirely sure if you get to use whatever you want, if they're NPCs, non-playable characters that you're fighting. I really don't know, but it looks cool. We also can take a look on this picture. There's some chains with little hooks. Not entirely sure if this actually relates, but at this point I just take a look at everything that it's in the picture. We also see that he has some scars on his chest. Definitely he's a warrior assassin kind of type. He's been through a lot. He's definitely born to kill. And we see some kunais in the hands of the ninjas. We also see they have a symbol, again with a new symbol. This probably belongs to the 1000 hands, 1000 fists guild, the Guild of Zen basically. And I think this is somehow related to their clan, just because it reminds of a flame. If you turn it upside down, it reminds of a flame. And do remember that Zen uses fire, so automatically we're thinking if he's being trained by Zen, probably he also has fire, right? It may be. I'm still thinking he's going to be somehow related. He's also going to be a flank, and he's going to be related to the fire. What's the main power of Zen. I also noticed that one of the ninjas is actually using a different weapon. It's not a typical usual kind of weapon we see with ninjas, but I've seen it before. It's almost like a small little scythe. I don't know how you pronounce it, sorry about that. And that guy in the background on the right side of the picture, you get to see that he's using that. Maybe this is going to be the type of weapon that this new champion is going to use. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's take a look into the subtitle. The subtitle says, "The bastards betrayed me. Frame it little old Koga. And worst of all, Zen believed them. So much for family." Here's the thing. I think that somehow, I was good. Like the first theory that I had was that this was the noble family that Zen had, and somehow they betrayed him. But taking a look into this subtitle more and more, I get to think that He was already the king of the criminal underworld. These ninjas were working for him, and he called them his family, and somehow they betrayed him. But what if actually Zen was the one who actually forced them to attack him? Or maybe they're just jealous because he's, you know, almost like the right hand of Zen and they want to kill him just to take him out of the way? Or maybe they're hired by somebody from outside and they have to take him out first and Zen. You know, it can be so many things that at this point I'm not entirely sure. The reason why I say that this guy is named Koga is because if you take a look into the first two sentences, he says, "The bastards betrayed me. Frame it, little old Koga." Old, it's old. It's just, you know, it has been sliced just into the way that he talks. Frame it, little old Koga. But like, he's not old, he's not young. We can take a look and he does look like a young. He does have a body of like a, you know, an adult, just a typical type of adult between 30-40 years old. He doesn't look old, he doesn't look young, but what he's trying to say is more like sort of the way of speech. He's speaking in third person about himself. This is what I think it is. I may be mistaken, but because if it isn't that, who the hell is Koga, right? They're talking about he's being betrayed, and then he speaks of Koga. So I'm thinking definitely his name is Koga. The bastards that he's talking about is the ninjas. Then he says the worst of all is that Zen actually believed them. He's saying that maybe Zen doesn't know, he's not aware of the situation that it is right now. So much for family. I mean, I keep saying that this guy may be the brother of Zen. I may be mistaken as well. They're just theories, okay? I'm not entirely sure. Nobody is. If anybody has some sort of evidences, okay, don't just come and say, no, this guy's definitely this. No, just if you find something somewhere that actually somebody has been able to prove with data mine or something like that, definitely come and let me know, so we can try to get these ideas all together and try to get it everything before they actually tell us who this guy is. Also, just a little heads up, somebody mentioned that this was impossible to be a new champion because the next update was going to be 1.3, and they only put champions on updates like 2.0 or 3.0. Here's the thing, nobody said that this has to come out in the next update. The next update may just be some sort of bug fixes. They said that there will be updates in between the big patches. They never said that it had to have like 2 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks of difference between the other patches. Which means is that the main patches have about 6 weeks between them, but the small patches can be any time. It literally could be next week, and then the week after is when this comes out. We don't know, but we have to think that Rise of Fury has been here for enough time to be taken out. Because if you guys remember, the Ascension's Peak was here for a lot of time because they didn't implement it Khan immediately, okay? They implemented it on the next patch, which I remember saying that he was actually going to be coming with the event, and that he was going to be a playable character on the event because he was found in the model. Me and another person, we found it in the model inside of the game, just standing there like a robot before he even got into the game. So we definitely knew that somehow he was related to that map, okay? Somehow, and yes, he was there. So that event lasted a little bit longer because of that, not because they want the events to last a lot of time, okay? Doesn't really, there's no necessity on the event to take a lot of time, especially this event doesn't have like a lot of special things to them, okay? The only thing we have is we climb the tower and then we have a team deathmatch on top. Like, we don't even use a character, we don't even fight the Drogos, like, there's nothing to it, you know? This is why I'm saying this event has nothing else to give us, so definitely they're probably going to be taking it out soon enough. Although I do believe they're probably going to give it a 1 week or 2 to the Switch users and stuff like that, because, I mean, unless they're going to have less time to enjoy the event, somehow they're going to have to give a little bit of, you know, they're going to have to give something to the people of Switch and PlayStation, because the event entered a lot later, especially on Switch and Xbox. So poor these bastards who didn't have the same time that we had to enjoy the event. I don't know how they're going to work that out. Even so, today, that's all for the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said before, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. not on Twitch, on Twitter, so you guys know when the videos come out. Also follow them on Twitter, Paladins, because they're definitely going to be putting more of these things. And if you guys want to see them, evaluate them yourself, and then you can give me your ideas in the comments down below, just do it, guys. Okay, go down in the comments, tell me your ideas. Every idea is counted. Don't think that it's stupid, just say it. It's okay. We may even get some ideas that nobody else thought by just discussing them there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.